under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Indianapolis Indians and the Memphis Redbirds. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Dakota Hudson gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy had a real solid season last year. ERA under 3 on the year, which is pretty good in this day and age of high scoring and a lot of home runs. Let's see if he can duplicate that year and make this one just as good. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches in this one today.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And we'll need to keep the hot chocolate flowing tonight. 42 degrees our game time temperature. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the left fielder.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Counting out at 2 balls and a strike to Ben Gamel. Hit on the ground is short. DeYoung gathers it in. And that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next up is Colin Moran. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Just getting started here in St. Louis. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Right fielder looking up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Into the box now, Gregory Polanco. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. He's got it. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
That is good. The second baseman, Wilmer Defoe.
At the plate now, Wilmer Defoe fouled away. Here now the 2-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. Polanco, the runner at first with 2 gone. Right side, but it's well foul. Fouled off. The next 3-2. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So the next to bat will be O'Neill Cruz. One and one. Here it is. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Just hung in there on that one. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Here's the 2-2. Hit softly on the ground to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of the first. Indianapolis is out in front, 1-0. Chase DeYoung is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Now at the plate here is Edmundo Sosa. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second, the second baseman.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Next to hit, Nick Dunn. Hit back up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
At the plate, Dylan Carlson. And he misses 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
This is line to left. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-rolled in, you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB, no chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job, maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Standing in now, Paul DeYoung. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Hey. 2-2. Two out with the man at first. Sent on the ground out to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
To the plate now, Lane Thomas. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The set and the 2-1.
Nope, up there.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Stepping in now, John Nagowski, and he fouls this one off. Again, another foul ball.
Hey, nice job to get a piece of that one. Today's game, north-south game, trying to elevate that heater and bury breaking stuff in the dirt.
A 1-2 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So they load the bases on 3 hits, but can't bring anyone around to score. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. Indianapolis leads it 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Phillip Evans. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Hit out towards second. He's got it. On the first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting it, the catcher.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over the first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw-in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 37, Chase DeYoung.
So here now is the pitcher, Chase DeYoung. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2.
Ball that close.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
To first, right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Indianapolis is out in front, 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Taylor Heineman. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. I'll try to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
We got full count.
Justin Turner, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner, and a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Lined into right, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 43.
In now, Dakota Hudson. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Runners are at first and third with none out. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Edmundo Sosa, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. So 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball. And to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1.
Now back, second baseman, Nick Dunn.
At the plate now, Nick Dunn. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. You can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box, Dylan Carlson. Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Turner at third. Sosa on second. Dunn is over at first with one away. On the ground to second base. This could be two. The tag gets one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Top of the third set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Anthony Alford. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Fouled off. Try again, 1-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in next, Ben Gamble. He bounced out last time up. Now the 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And now pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in on to first, and there were 2 down.
The first baseman, number 19, Colin Moran.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up Colin Moran.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
2 out, nobody on. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good.
But we'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Paul DeYoung. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate, Lane Thomas. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gamble will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 34, John Nagowski.
So next to bat will be John Nagowski. He went down on strikes in his last at bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Gregory Polanco. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. All even now, 2-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Here now the 2-2. This one's flared toward left center. Sosa is calling for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter number 50, second baseman, Wilmer Defoe.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Wilmer Defoe. Now the 1-1 pitch. To short, hit hard. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Oniel Cruz.
Stepping in once again is Oniel Cruz. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 2 out, nobody on. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Sinker misses, ball 4.
The third baseman, number 24, Phillip Evans.
So stepping in is Phillip Evans. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
2 strikes.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. He's set, now the pitch. A swing and a miss and a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Digging in, the switch hitter, Taylor Heineman, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Hit on the ground to third. And a good throw gets him one gone. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. At the plate now is Justin Turner. He collected a base hit his first time up. One out, nobody on. And he takes a called strike two.
Hey, this pitcher's being super aggressive, pounding the strike zone 5 times in a row, leaving nothing to the imagination right here. This offensive player has got to be on the attack.
Here comes the 1-2.
Ball that time.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Number 43.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dakota Hudson. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slow little roller to third. Throw in time and the side is retired. Now at the plate is Michael Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Bounce it to the left side. DeYoung's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 37, Chase DeYoung.
Ji-Hwan Bae will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 90, Ji-Hwan Bae.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch is popped up. Sosa is right there. 2 gone.
Now back, the center fielder, Anthony Alford.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Anthony Alford. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Alford leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. The 2-2. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
The batter, the first baseman, Colin Moran.
Standing in now, Colin Moran. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
To the plate now, Gregory Polanco. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Miguel Yapure is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Number 89, Miguel Yapure.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Edmundo Sosa. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
The batter,
Next up, Nick Dunn. It was a walk in his last trip. 1 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Liner towards second. And that's a base hit. 1-for-2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for him.
Into the box now, Dylan Carlson. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Fouled away. Now a throw over to first. And late reactions, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
Here's another 2-2. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting, shortstop.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, placing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
At the plate now, Paul DeYoung. Tapped down the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Ready with the 1-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
From the stretch, the 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
He set the 2-2, and he got him. Anthony Shue takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 65, Anthony Shue.
And now here is Wilmer Defoe. He grounded out last time up. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Swinging a looper to left. In comes the left fielder. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Now batting, shortstop, O'Neill Cruz.
So now to the plate, O'Neill Cruz. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
So next to hit is Phillip Evans. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Stepping in now, Michael Perez. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
Hit hard to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6, all tied at 1-1. Lane Thomas now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. The 1-1 home. There's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. the 2-1. He's in there for strike number 2. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He'll get it into second.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
In now, John Nagowski. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
At the plate, Taylor Heineman. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Thomas, the runner at second with 1 away. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now back, left fielder, Justin Turner.
So now here is Justin Turner, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Men on third with 2 down. Now a curveball misses inside.
Oh,
3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
The 3-1. Live but speared on a hop. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Cal Mitchell is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 91, Cal Mitchell.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
2 strikes.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
The center fielder, number 6.
Digging in next, Anthony Alford. It was a walk in his last trip. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Ben Gamble.
Now into the box, Ben Gamble singled in his last at-bat. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning Perez.
Tyler Batchelor gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 58, Tyler Batchelor.
Ali Sanchez is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. Right to him. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
Striding in is Edmundo Sosa. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And this will get taken in at first for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nick Dunn.
Now at the plate, Nick Dunn. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The pitch. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Seth Elledge has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 61, Seth Elledge.
So now to the plate, Colin Moran. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now the 2-1. And he popped him up. Sosa into foul territory. And this is going to be a foul ball. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Gregory Polanco is on deck. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Gregory Polanco. 3 balls and a strike to Gregory Polanco. Wilmer Defoe waits on deck. Here's the 3-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
This is pulled into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
The batter number 50.
Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
At the plate now, Wilmer Defoe. And it's a full count to Defoe now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Standing in now, O'Neill Cruz. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Dylan Carlson. The 3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Gamble arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
The batter number 11. Shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Paul DeYoung, struck out in his last trip to the plate. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Here now the 2-2. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box, Lane Thomas. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Hard hit toward the hole. He's got it. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roy, you see your shortstop get a glove on it, you're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get it, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
So now to the plate, John Nagowski. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And a strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the third baseman, Phillip Evans. A 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Now the 2-1. Strike 2 swinging. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Michael Perez waits on deck. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run.
Now batting.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Stepping up is Michael Perez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
The 1-1 pitch.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard now. Jared Oliva will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 14, Jared Oliva.
That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with two gone now.
The center fielder, number 6.
Big spot here, and it'll be Anthony Alford. Needs a hit here to bring the go-ahead run home from third with 2 away. Right side, hit hard. And he delivers with 2 outs in the 9th. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Hero. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And he'll dive back in safely. At the plate, Ben Gamble. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Alford is off at first with 2 away. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Here's the 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The first baseman, number 19.
Ryan Helsley takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Redbirds, number 56, Ryan Helsley.
Colin Moran will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Grounder right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
To the plate now, Gregory Polanco.
Oh, that's out.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
The 3-1. Swung on and belted to right by Polanco. This one's deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Three and one with 2 on base is a tough spot for any pitcher. He didn't want to load the bases with a walk, and the hitter knew that more than anybody else. Well, he gave him something he could handle, and the next thing he knew, his opponent was circling the bases.
At the plate now, Wilmer Defoe. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Home half of the 9th coming up. Indianapolis leads it 6-1. Luis Oviedo is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night. So now into the box is Taylor Heineman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
Now batting, left fielder.
Next, here is Justin Turner, grounded out in his last at-bat. Two and one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air into shallow left center. Cruz ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The pitcher, number 56, Ryan Helsley.
Irving Lopez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 4, Irving Lopez.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Edmundo Sosa would be next. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. Indianapolis came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Tyler Bachelor claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score. First, for the victorious Indianapolis Indians, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Redbirds, 1 run on 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.